Okay, this is the body weight split stance deadlift. Okay, we're practicing our hinge at the hip, so learning to use your hips for, hip flexion and then hip extension, really important for, jumping and any really power task. Okay, but we want to be just as good at using the left and the right hip, so we're going to separate them. All right, so you're going to come into a split stance, right? That means one foot a little bit in front of the other. We're working the front leg. Okay, you're going to go soft knee position. That just means a little bit of knee bend in both. Okay, then while trying to keep a flat back, you're going to try to lean over. Okay, see, my knees aren't really bending more than what I initially started with. I'm working at just using that hip joint. See, I got my hands beside my hips there to show that it's the angle at the hip that's changing, right? My back stays flat. The angle at my knees is staying pretty much the same. So I have to learn to reach my bum backwards to close that angle, and then forwards as I stand up. But a lot of people have a hard time with that hip hinge task. Okay? Showed you both legs, just showing you from the front. Okay, it's me leaning over, trying to get my upper body close to parallel with the floor. Should get a big stretch in the front leg's hamstring, right? That's the big long muscle at the back of the leg. Okay, you're going to try to avoid any twisting. Tendency when we go into any kind of split stance is for the one hip on that back leg to open up. Okay, you're also going to avoid that knee collapsing in position, right? That should look familiar for those of you who were doing the squat to stand, right? Some patterns really carry over. Okay, the other one is that rounding back position, okay, or bending the knees too much, which I did a few reps of, right? It's not a squat, it's a deadlift. Big stretch in that front hamstring, back stays nice and flat, not rounding.